officially set up. It's 4:40. I'm sitting on the bean field. Um, it's about 60 degrees out, so it's a little cooler than it has been the last couple days. It's supposed to drop to just above freezing tonight, so hopefully that'll get the deer moving this afternoon. But yeah, just sitting on the bean field tonight. Hopefully a doe finds its way out here and I can let an arrow fly and put some meat in the freezer. But really until then I don't have a whole lot to say. Yeah, so let's just get at her. Kind of show you my setup here. So Nick and Alex have a double hang on here. Set up just on the edge of the bean field. They got beans planted with looks like clover around the outer edge of it. Just kind of gives the deer a little natural food source, different little food source, and got some decent cover here, just on the edge of the woods. So yeah, hopefully tonight's a good night and we'll get it done. Alright, I just got set up out here. It's about 5 o'clock. As we speak, there's a doe that just came out onto the field. I'm sitting on the opposite side of the field as where I was last night. I figured deer are going to be gravitating over this way like they did last night, so I'm anticipating that again. It's great temperature. It's like 50 degrees out. That's really going to get the deer moving, I think. Jay and Jack are sitting on that other side where I was last night. So hopefully something will come either way and one of us can get a shot. The plan is I'm gonna go for a doe, Jay's going for really whatever. But if either of us shoot something, we're gonna sit it out and make sure that we can leave an opportunity for the next person. So we'll just stay in the stand, and as soon as it gets dark, we'll search for the deer. But let's hope that someone can get a shot on something here. So stay tuned and let's get hunting. Last night is right here is roughly where that big buck came walking into the woods after he had fed off the field. So, and a few does came out from that corner and came fed across this way, and eventually they started grazing right around in here. So hopefully they do that same thing tonight, and I should be able to get a shot at something. Like I said, currently we have a doe out on the field. Let's see if I can zoom in there quick on her. Might be tough to see. I don't think we'll quite be able to see her in the camera. Oh, right there she is. So we'll see, maybe she'll work her way over to Jay and Jack, or over to me and one of us can get a shot at her. If you want to see where JC and Jack are, let me zoom out quick. Right there, JC would be on the left, Jack with the red boots on the right. So they got some pretty good cover. Hopefully something makes its way up the field on that side. Yeah. see, I just smacked that doe. I've been waiting on that one for a while since it came out onto the field. She came out on the field maybe about a half hour ago. She worked up this way very slowly working on the beans and that alfalfa that Nick has planted out there. She got hung up at about 40 yards, kind of where you can't really see her because of the branches of the trees, but she sat there for a while, and I was just thinking, man, I don't know if she can come in. Finally, she started working a little bit closer, but it looked like maybe she was potentially going to go off the field. But all of a sudden, I heard something behind me, so I looked. Here there was another doe coming in, a little bit smaller, so anyways, she came out onto the field too, which kind of brought that other one in a little closer to about 20-25 yards. That second doe actually was broadside here. I easily could have shot her, but I was already set on that first one, a little bit bigger, year older, so I was set on that. So that second one fed out a little bit further into the beans, which then brought that original one in a little closer, and she just so happened to turn broadside facing to the left there, and I was able to draw back and with ease let an arrow fly. Shot looked a little bit back after reviewing the footage. At first I was a little nervous because I see that, and I shot her. That back leg was acting real funny, so I thought maybe my arrow flew wrong, but after watching the film, it looks like I had a pretty good shot. I think I should have just got long, like I said, a little farther back, but I mean, it looked like a good shot. She ran out into the field and stood there for a little bit, so she didn't go down right away, but she ran into the woods for about where she came out. Jay said she thought she heard something crash, so hopefully she's down. I'm shooting Matthew's switchback that I got from Alex, and gold tip arrows and Rage chisel tips, so 2-inch cut in diameter, so the damage should be done with those. We're gonna sit a little bit yet and see if maybe something quick pops out by Jay. Otherwise, hopefully we got this thing on the ground and we can put some meat in the freezer. Stay tuned and see if we get it.
Out here. Archie, where are we going?
Where did I put my flashlight?
Where are we going?
Deer.
Why, who's deer?
Nathan's deer.
What? Nathan shot a deer?
Yes.
No way.
And I saw it in the back too. That was so awesome.
Yeah?
Yes. Whoa.
Where are we going right now, buddy?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh!
Oh.
Alright, you gotta be quiet though when we're out there. Okay? You gotta be very quiet. Alright, so after looking at the arrow and the initial blood spot, looks like I got guts pretty good, so a little far back the shot was. Got my dad and Nick, Danky here, JC, Jack. So what I couldn't see was that the doe actually bedded on the field, so that's a little bit more promising. They were able to see it and film it, and she stumbled trying to get up, and as she was running away, it looked like her back legs were looking pretty noodly, and she was taking a lot of real short steps. So we're hoping that I was able to get enough damage with the Rage 2-inch broadheads. Then hopefully she didn't make it too much farther in the woods. It's kind of, you know, gut-wrenching knowing that I didn't get the cleanest shot out there, but hopefully we can find it and meat won't go to waste. Alright, we're almost there. Whoa! Time to put on our deer hunting voice. Quiet. Right. Whisper.
Got it.
There's a little bit right there.
In the truck in your car seat, or are you going to ride on the back of the truck here?
It's a farmland though. It's
Yep.
Okay, let's go get in the truck. You gotta let Mama in first, though, and then you can go in too.
way up there. Okay. So I figured you can crawl and jump up there.
Okay, let's. I'm sorry.
got it done.
Okay, I'll take it up here and get him.
Oh man. All right.
Good job.
Thank you.
Good job, Jake.
All right. So we ended up finding the deer. It was a painstaking task, let me tell you. As soon as we got off the field, it was thicker than thick, and at one point I was literally crawling on my hands and knees just to get underneath all the brush and follow the blood trail. I mean, this doe went running through some nasty stuff. After we found it, we realized that the shot was actually pretty high. She ducked, well, as you can see in the video, she ducked pretty good. I thought maybe I still caught like middle of the body, but no, it was pretty high. Somehow we ended up getting the, I don't really, it's kind of weird because I got the liver. I don't know if the liver is that high. Maybe, I guess. Yeah, probably is. But anyways, we got the liver, so it was liver shot. Guts actually plugged up the one hole, so it made it difficult tracking. There wasn't really much blood coming out the whole time. But eventually, we were able to find it and got it loaded up in the truck, and we're headed out now.